Dearest youngsters, welcome. Day by day, we are just reading one by one shloka of Gita and trying to understand it, adding feathers to our own understanding and maturity. It's a very, very healthy effort and good sign. I am sure as it is benefiting me, it is benefiting you all also, those who are able to make it a regular. Even if you can't listen live, they are available otherwise at your convenience. Listen, but make a point, make a rule, make a commitment to listen every of the Gita talks without missing. Now, in today's thought, very simple: love yourself, find so many good things that are there with you, and make your life beautiful and joyful. See to it what inspires you to live a great life. Just go on collecting them. Based on them, live the life. So I welcome you. I extend my gratitudes to you for giving an opportunity, and I wish you all the best and pray that you will continue in learning Gita and wisdom and grow in life. Without this regular Shastra Jnanam, without this regular guidance received from elders, we, we with our limited understanding, which is not sufficient, cannot combat the problems and challenge of life posed in front of us by the world and the people all the time. There's no way than, like in a competitive world, no way than updating your skills. If you are a salesperson, you have to update your skills. If you are a professional, you have to update your skills. If you are an entrepreneur or marketing, करना पड़ता है. If you are a teacher, doctor, lawyer, if you don't update your knowledge and skills, you will just lag behind. Same way, in life entirety, unless we update ourselves day by day, you cannot successfully, encounter the problems and challenges. And the only updating is by getting the knowledge of Shastras, which tell us as to how to live every moment. What for every moment is to be utilized. What should be the ultimate goal? What should be the immediate goal? What are the means? What are the preparations? What are the obstacles? How to manage them? All these knowledges are given to us by the Shastra. So throughout life, keep make point no day without my listening 1 hour. Anyone whom you really respect or want to learn from or impressed by. But one suggestion is listen to the Shastra, not a general information or knowledge. Directly the ones who is speaking with the authority of Shastra, because Shastras are the divine expression. They have the sanction from the eternity and are proved to be such a true guidance by millions of people right from beginning. Therefore, they give us a very good authority. Person may leave us and go, or we may leave someone, but the Shastra remains with us all the time. But don't study Shastra independently. Listen it from some masters with his permission. When he permits, yeah, you are capable of now rightly understanding Shastra without misunderstanding. When that Guru sanctions, then you can go and listen, study independently. But till that time, sunna hi behtar hai. So with these few words, like every day, today also we are here with our three projects. One, the Gita. Second is our common sense thought. Third one is our learning of the chanting. So today we are learning in the Dashavatara Stotram, the third shloka, the second avatara, that is the Kurma avatara, the tortoise or the turtle. So the Bhagavan takes avatar of animals also, Pashu Ityadi, when he has to protect all of us, take care of all of us. This is a big lesson we have to learn from the Lord. For the sake of your beloved, anything we should be able to do. तो भगवान तो पशु पक्षी के रूप में भी आते हैं अपने भक्तों को रक्षा करने के लिए. So he has no ego. He minds his love for his devotees and he minds his commitment of taking care of them. So lot of stories, but little bit we will see, learn that sloka. Okay. Then in the common sense thought, let's see what Lord gives us at that time. Then in our Gita class, Today we will be doing the verses 2. They are numbering 24 और 24 तो हो चुका कल, फिर 25 and 26. So here Bhagavan Krishna is telling about the two paths that are always open in front of us. It is our choice to choose them, and the result will be accordingly. So yesterday we saw the Surya Marga, the Shukla Marga, the non-returning Marga. Today we will see the Chandra Marga, the Krishna Marga, the returning Marga. So for having told this, Krishna says, देखो भाई ये दोनों है तुम्हारे सामने, अभी तुम चुन लेना. Now all this is in continuation of the seventh question's answer of how to leave the body to reach to the God. And continuation is in Samagra Rupa how Bhagavan has to be experienced. Then, as we said yesterday, there are three paths actually. One is here only we get liberated through the Jnanam. Second is what? We do the actions and accordingly we reap the results. To get those results, we go to different worlds. Worlds are very many, but they are categorized here for our understanding sake, is making it easy sake, the two things. So these are the actions when you do these and this type of, these are the lokas you reach. These are the actions which you do, those are the lokas you reach. These are such one, they step by step they evolve you, take you to the ultimate. These are the ones when you perform them, you go to good loka or bad loka, depending on what you have done. But when the results are over, you're back onto the earth square one. These are all as youngsters from now only when you understand. It is so good for you to chalk out properly your entire life's program. Not only academically, not only professionally, not only with regard to your family, finances, and all, but even spiritually, you can work out. It's so beautiful if you are blossoming from now itself, even in our scriptures and spiritual knowledge. Good for you and good for the people around you because you will behave properly with the right goal, not to misguide anyone, but to guide also others. बढ़िया रहेगा ये वाला आध्यात्मिक ज्ञान आधारित आध्यात्मिक जीवन along with the vyavahara when you add to. And if you take spiritual life alone is the goal and go towards the divine through all sadhana, आप उसके क्या कहना, you are ultimate, you are the blessed one, you are the chosen one, you are the beautiful one, you are the divine one, you are the greatest one. But choice is left to you. Take the call by proper discretion, thinking, consultation with your elders and the God and the gurus. Then you can take decisions. Anyway, now let us start the day. Om 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 Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Adideva Namastubhyam Prasidha Mama Bhaskara Divakara Namastubhyam Prabhakara Namostute Adityaya Cha Somaya Mangalaya Budhaya Cha Guru Shukra Shanibhyascha Rahave Ketave Namaha. These are our everyday prayers. One or two things along with Guru Sotram and Sahana Bhavatu we are adding. Okay, now come to our Bhagavad Gita. So yesterday we saw Bhagavan said to us in the verse number 22 ki Hey Arjuna, that Parapurusha can be obtained by Ananya Bhakti. Through that Ananya Bhakti as explained, you experience that Parama Purusha. That experience will reveal you a secret or the truth that it is that truth in whom everything is there. It is that truth or the God who is all pervading. In other words, there is no to look at The world of multiplicity, plurality are there, yet, yet, none of them are at any period of time for any reason. None of them are away from, apart from, independent of that Paraha Purushaha. That is the meaning of Purushaha sa Paraha Partha Bhaktya Labhya tu Ananyaya Yasya Antasthani Bhutani Yena Sarvamidam Jagat. Yasya Antasthani Bhutani, the one in whom the entire world of beings are there. Yena, by whom Idam Sarvam, whichever is perceived seen by us, is Tatam permeated. That is called Parama Purusha. लास्ट 3-4 लेक्चर्स 2-3 लेक्चर्स कल परसों का आप जरूर 2-3 बार सुनना, बिकॉज इन दैट व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ पुरुष, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ परह, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ लभ्य, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ भक्ति, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ अनन्य भक्ति, all that we have explained. So too yasya antahastani yena sarvam idam tatam, that also we explained. So worthy of listening these talks. Thereafter we saw 23rd shloka. Bhagavan told, Yatra Kale, means what are the conditions you create and execute. Then Anavritim Avritim. Anavritti not coming. Avritti is coming back. Paths the yogis tread. Tam Kalam, that condition, Vakshyami Bharatarshava. So here the Kala means that time actually. Time includes all the conditions that are made. Clear? So we have to understand it from the Kala way of explanation, and we have to understand it from the Sadhana way of explanation. Okay? So what is the whole essence we are studying in this 5 shlokas? This one, next one, next one, and next one, and next. The 5 shlokas mein ki there are the 2 paths. This path and that path. Path 1, path 2. So which is the Kala which takes you in the path 1, which is the Kala which takes you through the path 2 and the destinations thereof. The destinations are told. One path is that where having gone, you don't come back. Only you'll keep on growing from there, you reach ultimate. Another is that path by which you come back. Okay? And that Kala means the preparations that are done and the actions that are done. Okay, na? So generally we talk in our language also Samay. उस समय है ना, वो अंपायर ने बिना आउट हुए फिर भी आउट दिए. No, that samaya includes all of them. At that time he gave a wrong decision of out, even though he is not out the world test championship final. So what is the meaning of Kala there? Kala includes the match started, the second inning started, then the bowler bowled, the batsman hit it, then the ball went in that air, the fielder tried to catch it, while falling he protected and he put the hand below the ball, then the catch was taken and fingers were apart, then ball touched the ground, then the umpires were in dilemma, field umpires, then they referred to the third umpire without zooming saw it 3-4 times, whatever he felt, there is no soft signal, therefore he gave out. So yatra kale means at that time he gave out. But how many things are included in that? In the same way here, which is the kala, okay, you reach to this path of no return, which is the kala, we travel in this path of return. Kala includes all the things to be prepared and done. ठीक है ना, समय की बात. Clear? So yatra kale tu anavrittim avrittim cha. Anavritti is not coming back. Avritti is avartana, means coming back. Yoginaha prayataha yanti. So prayataha yoginaha yanti. The yogis who leave the body and reach out. Tam kalam vakshami Bharatarshava. Oh, best among the Bharatavamshis, Arjuna, I am telling you. So that means you have to be a yogi and you have to take up the path of doing. In that path, 2 options are there. One is the no return wala, second is definitely returning wala. In the no returning one, slowly, step by step, you grow and reach to the ultimate. In the returning one, that is aimed at some specific result or sukha or bhoga, then you reach to that when it is over, coming back. Like the people go to abroad, fascination. So they go for picnic, it's over, they come back. Any sightseeing. Or they are sent by the company for a 2 months project, they come back. That's called avrutti. But the another people in that immediately after freedom, तब से लेकर कुछ गए, very smallest job they started doing. Then they made that government happy with their performance and stay. Then slowly they applied and they got a green card. Then anavrutti. No, there's no coming back. They're permanent citizens there. And the children born there, they become the natives of that nation. In the same way, there's an anavrutti. Means you go to that loka and there you are given better amenities. With your better amenities, you would better sadhana, you will do better sadhana that takes you to the next to next to next to. So this actually the path of anavrittis. He is also yogi, but is spiritual sadhaka yogi. Therefore, step by step is going to the higher and higher. He ultimately goes to Brahmadeva Loka. Taught by Brahmadeva, he gets Brahma Atma Jnana, then he gets liberated. The other one is what? It is also yoga, but in that lot of punya karmas, upasanas, yajnas are done aimed at not to reach the ultimate goal, Bhagavan, but aimed at getting some higher grades of happinesses. Bhoga कहते हैं उसको. So whichever the world these bhogas are there, there he'll be taken as a result of the yajna and upasanas he has done. Having gone there, this yajna upasana phala result, when it is over, with all respect or due respect or no respect, we will be sent back from there to this place again, earth or any other place where our further karma phala decides us. We deserve. So remember, avrutti and anavrutti, the two things are there. You must be thoroughly clear in the understanding of it. Then you choose. In short, as I told you, the return path is that where you do punya and papa. Punya phala is swarga adi. You go there, enjoy, come back. Papa phala is naraka adi or other miserable places where you go and again suffer and come back. This is called the avrutti marga. It's called a Krishna marga or Chandra marga, dark path. The anavrutti marga is that where you have not done it for the bhoga of some or the other things. You are doing it for the purification of the heart and growing step by step. Finally, discover the Lord. For him, the goal is Paramatma, not bhoga. Therefore, he doesn't do the yajna or upasanas for karma phala. He will do yajna upasana only, but not for any phala. Therefore, he gets the antakarana shuddhi accordingly. When my antakarana is shuddha, which place I have to be put? Where such type of shuddha antakarana people are there I will be sent. They are called the higher worlds. They are beyond the Swarga Loka. They are called Maharloka, Janoloka, Tapoloka, and Satyaloka. Below that, Bhurvaswar Loka are the karma phala lokas, their coming, going goes on happening. But one, when is not seeking any bhoga of this Swarga or this world, he will not go to Swarga or any other place or come. He will go to, depending on the tapasyas he has done, and a variety of the things, jnanam he has earned, contemplation, meditation he has done to a level. Depending on that, any of the Maharjana Taposatya lokas he is sent. There, all the amenities will be of that type only where they are convenient for his further sadhana. Like in the world also, graduate. Then if he wills and applies and qualified, he'll be sent for postgraduate college with postgraduate study material amenities. He has done it, he wants to go for MPhil, then he'll be sent there depending on his qualification, he can do that. Then if he's really qualified and willing, he'll be wanting for the doctorate PhD, he'll be sent to those colleges where professors are there, so to the libraries are there, then the helping guides are there, where you do that research. In this world जैसे होते हैं ना, वैसे ही in the higher worlds also, for our spiritual quest, the convenient worlds, we are sent. And finally, where we reach the Brahma Loka. In the Brahma Loka, Brahma Deva always gives Brahma Jnana. Or sunkar, along with Brahma, we can get liberated. When his tenure is over, he can come from there also. He can go to other lokas. Every possibility is there, but generally ब्रह्म लोक में ब्रह्म देव से ब्रह्म विद्या सुनकर ब्रह्म प्राप्ति के द्वारा मोक्ष मिलता है, मुक्त होते हैं. So yatra kale tu anavrittim avrittim cha yoginah prayata yanti tam kalam vakshami. Having promised that, in the 23rd shloka we said yesterday, Bhagavan first said the anavritti kala and anavritti marga. So from the kala standpoint, what kala which takes us to the anavritti patu? Kala is Agni Kala, Jyoti Kala, daytime Kala, Shukla Paksha Kala, Shanmasa Uttarayanam Kala. So this is because Bhagavan used the word Yatra the sadhana. Yagas. Jyoti means learning the knowledge. Ahaha means working hard in the daytime. Shuklaha means pure heart. Then the Uttarayana means the life of services, etc. to others. Uttarayana Punyamarg. Uttarayana is Punyakala. So where we do all the punyas, that is called Uttarayana. Okay. Then Shuklaha means purified in our heart. Shukla is, Ahaha, daytime means working hard. Jyoti means gaining the knowledge. Agni means doing the Yajnayagas. Because Agni प्रज्वलन करके यज्ञ करते हैं. ज्योति में नॉलेज मिलता है हमको. ज्योति मीन्स नॉलेज. Ahaha means daytime hard work. Shukla is the whiteness, indicate the purity of the heart. So Agnihi, Jyotihi, Aha, Shuklaha, Uttarayanam, Shanmasaha. The 6 months of the northern hemisphere, starting from Jan 4 to July 14. Okay, काल के प्रकार भी हमने बता दी. और what is the way of the life to be lived? Having lived in this way, when we leave the body, we go to that Maharjano Tapo Satya Loka, not to any Naragadi, not to any Sargadi, not to even this world back, human. Okay, that is why second line ने क्या कहा? अग्नि ही ज्योति ही आहा शुक्ल षण्मासा उत्तरायणम तत्र प्रयाताः. In this time or in this path, whoever leave the world, yanti tatra prayata gachanti. Where do they go? Brahma. They reach to Brahmanumuti. Brahmavidah janaha. Because those are on the earth, studied Shastras from the Guru, then make the Brahman as the goal, they live this type of noble life. Therefore, wherever the Brahma Jnana is strengthened, to those lokas they are sent. So straight away, if somebody is deserving to listen and understand Brahma Jnana from Brahmadeva, he will be sent directly there. Like some children also are there, very sharp. Directly उनको UKG में आप डाल सकते. Need not go through play school, nursery, LKG. Some useless fellows are there. 6 साल हो गए उसको समझ में आता है, उसको भी LKG में डालो 4 साल. So highly refined, straight away to Brahma Loka. Nahi hai, so he will be given a chance in Brahma Mahar Loka. Having done some of the sadhana there, he will go to Jano Loka. Something more done, he'll go to Tapo Loka. From there, then he'll go to the Brahma Loka. That's what Brahma Vidaha Janaha. Tatra prayata gachanti Brahma Vidaha Janaha. So these are all to be told to our youngsters, the human beings, about the higher worlds, higher goals to be achieved, which are given our scriptures. But then all this is denied. For us, the Hindu Sanatana Dharmis, constitutionally, you know that Article 30 and 30A, what is written? All other Christians and Islamists can have their own religion-based schools, colleges. They can teach all their religion. And Hindus should never have Hindu-based schools and colleges, and Hindu-based Shastras should never be taught. That is a rule brought by, the Nehru and all, the 30th article. That is why we, the Hindus, the Indians, are never taught our Bhagavad Gita and all our Shastras. Throughout our study, right from that onwards, in the government. Matlab in that constitutionally government way. Biggest crime it is done now. That article has to be removed now. Make it equal. It's a crime if you start a Hindu school and college according to that wretched law in that constitution. See, like that in so many ways, the constitution is anti-Hindu, anti-Sanatana Dharmi. For no reason, just because the makers of constitution were that way, in one way or the other, misguided. You have to go through all these truths and realities. That is why in all our school, all the nonsense things are taught, not about such a sacred Bhagavad Gita, which is talking to us right from how to succeed in the outer world honestly to how to even achieve the divinity. कितना दुख होता है हम जैसे लोगों को सुनकर ये वाला. Otherwise, is it not the Shastra should be taught by the government? Only physics, chemistry सिखाओ जो हमको भोगी बनाते हैं. And don't teach Gita which makes us yogi. योगी बनाने वाले शास्त्र नहीं पढ़ाओगे, भोगी बनाने वाले अशास्त्र को शास्त्र नाम देकर, अविद्यालयों को विद्यालय नाम देकर और पढ़ाते हैं उसमें. बेवकूफ, मूर्ख. And you youngsters have to, as you grow, understanding the glory of our scriptures and the way they teach us to evolve, make first the Shastra Jnana as compulsory. Then only physics, chemistry. Because with all physics, chemistry knowledge, without Shastra, you are getting materialistic things and living life of criminals and Rakshasas. On the other hand, even if you don't know physics and chemistry, if you know the Shastra Jnana and behave like human being, you may not have comforts and luxuries, but you will have a happiness and peace, which is important. Luxuries and comforts without happiness and peace, or peace and happiness. Think about it. And if both are blended, spiritual knowledge is given for peace and happiness, science also taught for the comforts and luxuries, and they are balancing each other. There's the correct way of education. That's why we are here. The schools, colleges are not teaching you spirituality. Therefore, that thing which is lacking in you, we are here complementing. You learn those things there, but with limitations, knowing that they will only create the desires, passions, lusts in you more and more, which make you behave like animals, like Rakshasas. Is it not? So the balance of the life is done by both, especially in today's world, scriptural knowledge, spirituality. Truly, the knowledge of this type should be taught. Not again on the name of spirituality, some puja sikhaya, upasnaya sikhaye, and that also for enjoying some vishayas, vastus only. Then that's not the knowledge of the truth. Krishna taught all the three. How to succeed in the yuddha, the outer world, how to get better worlds through punya and all, but they are not the goal of Gita Adi. Ultimate goal of Gita is how to reach to the ultimate truth where the infinite bliss is there. Thereafter, you will not be struggling to eke out small little happinesses in this world by doing good or bad. So, Agnihi, Jyotihi, Ahaha, Shuklaha, Shanmasa, Uttarayanam. Keep these five things in mind. In this way, the one who lives, he will slowly evolve to reach Tatra Prayata Gachanti Brahma. Slowly they become Brahma Vidaha. They know Brahma means truth, Brahma means reality. Brahma means the substratum of the entire world. Like water is substratum, waves, ripples, bubbles, all of them are superimposed on that. Gold is substratum. The earring, the nose ring, the finger ring, the necklace, all are superimposed on that. Thread is substratum. On that, the bed sheet, the shirt, the pant, the cloth, all of them are superimposed. The mud is substratum. The pots, the other vessels, the flower pots, the lamps, they're all superimposed on that. So to Parabrahma is substratum on whom all the individual and total gross and subtle, all which we see are superimposed. So that Brahmavid he becomes slowly, eventually, as he evolves, provided he keeps that as the goal. It is not a compulsion, it is not a conversion, it is a conviction. I am convinced on the earth by listening to the gurus, some Gita and Upanishads, that Brahma Prapti alone is the moksha hetu. Now, if I take that sadhana here and now, here only I get liberated. There's no going and coming. That is one category which is mainly we have to do. Apart from this, through variety of punya karmas done, when one is not seeking any sukha or bhoga, and he is also having the desire of Paramatma, Parabrahma Prapti, then he will go to higher and higher world and reach finally through Brahmajnana, Brahma Prapti. That's called as Krama Mukti. That's called not returning white path. In that Agni, you do the Agni Agaha. Jyoti, you live life according to the knowledge. Shastra Jnanam, Tattva Jnanam. Ahaha, throughout the day you are working hard. Shuklaha, pure heart. Then Shanmata, Uttarayanam is what? The Uttarayana Punya. The life is filled with Punya only, not Papa. So having told us this one way, one path, one kala of reaching to ultimate through step by step growth, thereby no coming back. The other thing is the lower one, which has got this is kala, and these are the things that are done in that. Therefore, they go to some lokas, good or bad, but they come back. This is a path of return. What is that? Is our today's shloka. We have to chant and see the meaning. Let us do that. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Geeta Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavad Gita अथ अष्टमोऽध्यायः अक्षरपरब्रह्मयोगः श्रीभगवानुवाच पञ्चविंशतितमः श्लोकः. Let us do only one. I don't know, we can do two. 25th only 4 times. धूमो रात्रिस्तथा कृष्णः धूमो रात्रिस्तथा कृष्णः धूमो रात्रिस्तथा कृष्णः धूमो रात्रिस्तथा कृष्णः षण्मासा दक्षिणायनं षण्मासा दक्षिणायनं षण्मासा दक्षिणायनं षण्मासा दक्षिणायनं तत्र चान्द्रमसं ज्योतिः तत्र चान्द्रमसं ज्योतिः तत्र चान्द्रमसं ज्योतिः तत्र चान्द्रमसं ज्योतिः योगी प्राप्य निवर्तते योगी प्राप्य निवर्तते योगी प्राप्य निवर्तते योगी प्राप्य निवर्तते. श्रीभगवानुवाच धूमो रात्रिस्तथा कृष्णः षण्मासा दक्षिणायनं तत्र चान्द्रमसं ज्योतिः योगी प्राप्य निवर्तते. श्रीभगवानुवाच धूमो रात्रिस्तथा कृष्णः षण्मासा दक्षिणायनं तत्र चान्द्रमसं ज्योतिः योगी प्राप्य निवर्तते. In contrast to the other white path of Lord Surya, this is called the path of Chandra. This is also Kala. And Kala, again, the conditions only. So there it is Agni. इसका contrast क्या है यहाँ? धूमः. Okay. There it is called as Jyotihi and Ahaha. Here both of them एक ही बार बताया है. एक ही में कि रात्रि. There it is called as Shuklaha. Here it is called as Krishnaha. Okay, and that is called Shanmasa Uttarayanam. Here is called as Shanmasa Dakshinayanam. So there Tatra Prayata Gachanti Brahma Urdhva Urdhva Lokas. Here Tatra Chandramasam Jyoti Yogi Praptya. He reaches to the Chandra Mandala, Chandra Loka. Then Prapya, having finished the results of whatever he has done, Nivartate, he is sent back to the earth again or any of the other lower worlds. Okay. So, what is the meaning of this? It is the Dhuma Marga. Dhuma Marga means जब धुआं धुंध होता है ना, there is a vagueness. Therefore, a life when it is full of vagueness, not a clarity, always beating around the bush or throwing in the darkness. धूम मार्ग कहते हैं उसको. लिटिल फर्दर लोअर देन दैट इज कॉल्ड रात्रि. ये देखो रात में क्या होता है, सारे भोग ही होते हैं, सारे चोरियां रात में ही होते हैं. So the dhuma is सायंकाल समय, संध्या समय, where there is a chance little to do good if you want to do. But रात्रि हो गया तो it is only the darkness and the negative only. And the Krishna means again not Shukla, the white, the Punya. The Krishna is all the Papa only. Then Dakshinayanam. As that Dakshinayana Marga, it is not the Marga of the serving others, but is the Marga of coveting, being selfish for the sake of selfishness, even troubling others. So Uttarayana Marga is doing the Punya. Dakshinayana Marga is doing Papa because of selfishness. That is Shukla. They're all positive values. So here Krishna, they're all negative values. So that is the ahaha, the daytime, that hard work. Here the Krishna, night time, either in bhoga or in laziness. So night time is only laziness, daytime is activeness. So there is dhum, that is called, first one is called as Agnihi and Jyotihi. They are doing all the yajnas, going on, gaining the knowledge. Here dhumaha means not doing the yajna, the selfless karma, but selfish karmas only are done. There Jyoti, the knowledge is there. Here the ignorance is there. So the vagueness, the ignorance, the laziness, the sinfulness, and not serving the world. These are the five. The dark path, the Chandra Marga. अब इसमें भी कुछ अच्छे काम होंगे. Therefore they go to Chandraloka. In the Chandra Mandala Loka, पुण्य का फल थोड़ा सा, पाप का फल थोड़ा सा, दोनों हमसे भुगवाते वहां. We are given them, both of them. मिक्सचर वाला लोक है चंद्रलोक. प्योर पुण्य डन, गो टू स्वर्ग. प्योर पापा डन, go to the naraka. So punya papa samapa, even in the almost equal ratio they are done, they go to that Chandradi loka. Only sadhana done, this the krama mukti wala. Sadhana here only done, it is sadhya mukti wala, jo humne kal dekha. So here only meditated and known the Lord, it is sadhya mukti. Step by step you are going to higher worlds and getting mukti is krama mukti. Only punya dana, swarga loka. Only papa dana, the naraka loka. Punya papadi done in mutual combination, in between antariksha loka. Almost samarupa chandra loka. In the chandra loka, दोनों का फल मिलाकर हमको enjoyment देकर, we are sent back to only on the earth. ओके, इन दैट स्पेशली द डार्कर साइड, द नेगेटिव साइड जो ज्यादा है, उसको आप ध्यान में रखकर एक एक चीज हमारे जिंदगी से निकाल देना. द होल साइन इज, होल अंडरस्टैंडिंग इज व्हाट, बी वेरी केयरफुल इन द अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ द प्रेजेंस ऑफ द टू वेज ऑफ लाइफस्टाइल, taking us in two ways to two destinations, and choose the better, not the worst one. So Dhuma Marga, Ratri Marga, Krishna Marga, then Dakshinayana Marga are wrong. धूमो रात्रिस्तथा कृष्ण षण्मासा दक्षिणायनम. But Agnihi, Jyotihi, Ahaha, Shuklaha, Uttarayana is always healthy and good. What to choose is always our freedom, our choice. To execute the choice. Sometimes what happens, the people around us who are our friends and company, they influence us. Therefore, you just change your company from the negative who pushes us into the Dhuma Marga or that Ratri Marga, the dark path, and enter into those people's company who inspire us in the Agnir Jyotir Aha Shuklaha Shanvasa Uttarayanam Marga. It is in our company, is it not? So too, company includes people, company includes the places, company includes mainly the books which we study, company includes our own thoughts. The places, people, the books, and the thoughts. When they are positive, then we slowly get inspired about positive. Please remember, it's our own mind. Whatever is fed to that mind, mind gets hooked onto that, gets inspired, and does that, whether good or bad. Go on giving the bad, mind becomes like that. Mind is like a child. From bachpan usko gunda bana do, gunda banega. From bachpan usko mahatma bano, mahatma banega. From the childhood you teach him all the Bhagavad Gita, shloka, spirituality, all. अब देखते देखते he'll become that. But teach the chori karna, dakaiti karna, sub negative, he will become like that. Mind is like that. Mind is innocent. Knowingly or unknowingly, non-positive way we were trained. Now let us know and train ourselves in a positive manner. Okay? This is what it is. The next shloka talks about the summary of these two. Therefore, Bhagavan tells us, hey Arjuna, choice is yours. All abilities, amenities, facilities are provided by the Lord. Lord has given freedom too. Lord has given this wisdom also through Gita. Now it is you who decide. It is you who perform. It is you who get it. You are responsible. So this is what for you and I also, all of us. Do you want to go in the dark path of Chandrama, or you want to go to the light path of what do you say, Surya Marga? It is your choice. Path of evolution and path of bhoga and coming back. Your choice. This is called all Karma Marga. This is called the Upasana and Dhyana Marga. It is Yajna, Upasana and Dhyana is only Karma Marga. Clear? Let us see little more tomorrow and one more day if you take 1 or 2. 8th chapter also will be over. Then the most beautiful 9th chapter comes, Raja Vidya Raja Gukya. मुझे पूरे 18 अध्याय में I love that one more. More. Every chapter I love it, but this is so beautiful. Very, very all inclusive it is. I think 43 shlokas are there in it, or even less than that. Navajay. Yeah, it has got 34 only shlokas. So we will enjoy that also. Thank you. Tomorrow we'll see the continuation. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now Gita is over. Now we'll do the 2-3 minutes of common sense thought. Common sense thought today in the mind's mischief is what? Mind given freedom to it. If we are not conscious of, it only reminds us our own failures and miserable experiences and demoralizes us as a result of it. Creates the pessimism in us. That is how the mind works if you are not alert. Now, the question the other day also discussed, is it that our life is always filled with miseries, always failures, always negativities? No, there were occasions where we were happy also. And there were the causes for the happiness, that we did a good work and we were successful also. So intellect should come into picture, and learning from the failures and miseries, what that caused it, and therefore don't do that. But more importantly, the occasions of our success we have to remember and know what are the causes for that success, and again improving upon those causes. When you do better things, we become more and more successful, more and more happy. That way, from the positive experiences and successes, we should get inspired ourselves and keep on performing better and achieve more and more successes and happinesses. That is how the life should be. That is a job of conscious effort by using the intellect. If that is not done semi-consciously, unconsciously, the dhumo ratri sata kushti ki tarah, our mind will again and again remind our failures, our miseries, and it demoralizes us, saying that we are good for nothing, so you can't do anything. Anyway, those bad things you have done, चलो वही करते जाएंगे हम. Is it not? हाँ, हम कहाँ जाएंगे गीता में? गीता हमको कहाँ समझ में आएगा? But I can go to the club and party and TV and cell phone and friends. I can enjoy that too. The mind tells it. The intellect should tell, Arey, the other day I went, Swamiji gave us wonderful ideas, very good thoughts, they were useful for our life. This is the intellect, which remembers that a good class which you have learned from it something. Now that should inspire you. Therefore, let us go to the class more and more. It's all in our hands, my friends. One side pulling down wala mind, other side given a chance, pushing up of the intellect. Intellect is thinking oriented. Intellect is what is good and what is bad, thinking and deciding oriented. Mind never thinks. It says मजा आ रहा है चलो घुस जाओ उसमें, but बाद में उसे सजा हो जाएगा, बाद में देखेंगे, पहले तो घुस जाओ. That's called the mind. Mind is always lower. It works under the influence of habits. It works under the influence of the outer objects and temptations. It works under the influence of senses and their ticklings. It works under the influence of your earlier vasanas. It doesn't work under the influence of the knowledge. Intellect is the one which gains the knowledge. Basing on the knowledge, it discriminates and knows what's good or bad and does only that which is good. So the mind goes for the preyo marga, intellect goes for the shreyo marga. Path of good, path of pleasant. The mind is for path of pleasant, later on suffering. My intellect, path of good, though in the beginning it is little tough or difficult. So the Gita is a path of the good marga. It's very tough to come every day and listen and all, But while listening, when the intellect is growing, you are getting maturity, you are understanding the life in its entirety with this much data. When you take great goals and attain them, will you not be very happy in future? So this is Shreya Margadarshini. And this is your intellect tells to come, not the mind. Give a chance to the mind. वो कहते सो जाओ, घूमने लगाओ, इधर जाओ. Mind is always the senses and enjoyment and laziness oriented. Intellect alone thinks about the ambitions, goals, higher achievements, evolutions, etc. To give value to intellect, to the knowledge, and by living the knowledge, grow in life and become more deeply happy and satisfied. If that's not done, you will just listen to the mind, it pulls us down. So the mind's mischief off, now reminding us of failures and miseries and demoralizing. So intellect should come into the picture and remind us of our success and happinesses. Know the secrets of it, improve upon that, do the better efforts, and go on growing in life. That's how today's common sense thought. Thank you. Now let us do our second avatarka shloka. Today it is, yesterday was Matsya Avatara, today it is Kurma Avatara. Mm. I am opening it. It is in Stotra Nidhi. Hope we have the internet. It is better I take a screenshot. Mm. Mm. Yeah, friends. Today, third one is ki manthanachala dharana heto devasura paripala vibho kurmakara sharira namo hari bhaktam te paripalayama. The common sentence in every shloka is Hey Hari is a vocative, Te Bhaktam, your devotee, Ma, me, Paripalaya, protect me. As in every avatara, you have protected your bhaktas, please protect me also. I am your bhakta. So in the second avatara, it is Kurma avatara, tortoise or turtle. What did he do? Why did he take that avatara? Manthana chala dharana. That Mantharachala Parvata was sinking inside her when the Devatas and Rakshasas were churning the milky ocean for getting the ambrosia or the Amrit. So it so happened that Raja was Bali, Devatas were defeated. They went to Vishnu, please help us. Bhagavan says, every time I gave you a victory and you indulge in bhoga and the Rakshasas kick you, you lose it. Again and again you come to me. This time you do something different. What's it? Both of you together make a venture. Though you are villains opposite to each other, make a venture. What? Doing the Mathana of Ksirasagara, you get the Amruta, both of you drink it, then both become eternal, then you need not worry. This idea is liked by Indra. Then Indra goes and proposes to Bali Raja. Says Raja Bali, okay, hum karenge milke. So then all the big devatas, Rakshasas, they come. So you need ocean. Ocean is there anyway, Milky Ocean. Then in the Milky Ocean, all the Oshadis are also told and they are also added to bring out the Amrita out of it. So then you need a churning rod. Then Vasuki was requested, he came. Not rod, churning rope. Rope was Vasuki. Churning rod was wanted, that is Manthara Parvata. राक्षसास went to bring devatas. वो कुछ देर लाए, गिर गया, वो हाथ से फिसल गया. Everybody got died only in front of, in below that, some of them. Then they prayed to Narayana. Narayana came on the Garuda. Garuda with its, that hands or whatever, it lifts the Mantarachala Parvata and puts it in the ocean. Vasuki is the serpent, which is the churning rope. Then all the Rakshasas held the tail and the Devatas the head of the Vasuki Sarpa. There Lord Krishna or Vishnu gives lot of ideas to the Devatas because Devata ka wo favor karte because they do the dharma sthapana and help the god. Ki don't say anything no to Rakshasas. Jo kehte karte jao. Agree to them. Then lot of things happen. One of the Majidar thing is that when the Rakshasas are holding the tail and the Devatas are holding the head, start nahi hua abhi. Then Rakshasa socha, hum power mein hai, how can we hold the tail? We will hold the head. Then they came to Indra, said, कि हम पकड़ेंगे sir, not the tail. They looked at Narayana. मैंने बताया ना पहले, जो कहते तुम करो. Then the Devatas agreed and they came to the tail. Rakshasas held the head portion of the serpent. When they were churning, that serpent was fuming from its fangs. So much of the visham, half of the Rakshasas died there only. देखो भगवान ने जो उपाय दिया देवताओं को, उन्होंने जो कहा मानने को. And in the tail there is no visha, therefore they were safe. Like that, so many episodes in the Kshetra. I can't tell all of them, time नहीं है. But क्या हुआ कि the Mantarachala Parvata was breaking. When it was breaking, Bhagwan went inside and he stopped it. Inside it. Because when you churn something, वो तो अंदर ताकत है तो टूट जाता. Then it was not breaking now second time. It was going down into the ocean because of heaviness. All devatas again, कौन है अभी बचाने को? हे नारायण. Then Bhagwan Narayana, for the sake of them, he came in the Kurma Avatara, tortoise. Because tortoise is the only thing which has such a back very strong. The shell of it, nobody can break it. That mountain can be put on that and churning can be done. Nothing even happens to Lord also. And it is said when the churning was going on, the tortoise felt a little bit of khujli on it. Because the khujli joy, it moved. And from there in the ocean, the waves started coming. Till now, the waves are going on. And it is said that when the Mantarachala ko niche se tortoise bacha raha hai डूबने से, then it started going up only because of the churning. Again they shouted Narayana bachao. Then they say Narayana has put one hand from the top. And then lot of churning was going on. Nothing has come, but both of them were tired, almost dying. Bhagwan only entered into Devatas and Rakshasas and empowered them. Even Vasuki also was getting so much, uh, ruptured because of the churning. वो भी मर रहा था. Bhagwan entered the Vasuki also. So that's why they say in Kshetrasagara Mathana, though superficially Devatas Rakshasa have done it, actually सब कुछ भगवान ने ही किया. Idea giver was the Bhagwan. Plan giver was the Bhagwan. Then the Mantarachala Bhagwan ne le aaya wo through Garuda. Then he only protected the mountain from breaking by being inside. He only supported from the mountain from the below. He only supported from the top. He only entered into the serpent. He only entered into both of them. And he was unseen way was there with his two hands. He only churned. Then one after other things came. Then they shared. एक आया उनको दिया, एक आया इनको दिया. When Kamadhenu came, Vasishtha said, "Give me because I have to do the yajna yaga." दे दिया है. When the Uchchaishravasa Ghoda came, then the Bali said, "मेरे को दे दो," दिया गया. When Airavata came, Indra said, "मेरे को दे दो," दिया गया है. In that so many things came. Then the Madira came, the drink. The Rakshasa said, "हमको चाहिए, ले लो." Chandrama came. He says, "I will not belong to anyone. I will go up." Mata Lakshmi came, but she cannot be chosen by them. It was given to her. Then she looked at Devatas, Rakshasas, and Narayana. She put the mala in Narayana. She has chosen Narayana. Lakshmi came from the Kshetrasagara. Kshirodbhava Samudbhavaya. That is why her brother Chanda is called a Chanda Mama. Why Chandra becomes Chandra Mama? Because he is the brother of Lakshmi. Because both of them came from Kshetrasagara. Lakshmi is our mother. The mother's brother is Mama. Like that. Finally, the poison comes. That is so ferocious. Everybody were dying out of it. Nobody is there to protect. They go to Lord Shiva. Shiva puts it in Garada, Garada Kanta. Then comes Amrut. देवता राक्षस लोग झड़प कर रोले जाते हैं, झपट कर. Then Devata is crying, "Hey Bhagwan, bachao." Then Bhagwan takes Mohini Avatara. First of all, the Amrita comes taken by Dhanvantari Avatara. Dhanvantari group में Bhagwan only Amrita Kalasha one hand, then the Ayurveda and another hand he brings Ayurveda Shastram, Ayurveda Grantham, which has all medicine, all everything. Now the big subject I am telling in 5-10 minutes. Then when that Rakshasas take that Amrita Bhandam and go, then Devata is crying. Bhagwan takes Mohini Avatara. Then he makes all of them deluded, the Rakshasas, but he goes on giving Amrita only to Devata. Because already the Rakshasas itne powerful hai, isko Amrit doge, they will destroy the whole world only. That is why they are not given by the Lord. है कि नहीं? दुष्टों को आप थोड़ा और ताकत दोगे, there will do more dushtata. It's all logical, no? There's nothing to discuss. Simple point it is. So this is how. But the whole story is what? To support the mountain, Bhagwan took the Kurma avatar. It is said 1 lakh yojanas big was that Bhagwan's turtle avatar. 1 lakh yojana. Only to say that as big as it is required. Huge one. Only then he can support that huge mantarachala and the churning of them. So in this way, for the Amrita, you have supported the churning of the ocean, O Lord. I also want the Bhakti Amrita and Jnana Amrita in my life. So please help me also in the churning of coming to Gita classes and doing the contemplation churning, out of which comes the Amrita of the knowledge and conviction. Following that, I really become discovering my own self immortal. In this way, we can think about this Kurma Avatara Lord for ourselves while chanting this mantra. Okay. Om Atashri Kurma Paramatmana Anugrahena Paramatma Anubhav Rupa Amrita Praptyartam सनातन धर्म से वैदिक संस्कृते पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थम समस्त देवतानां ऋषीणां दर्शनानुग्रह प्राप्त्यर्थम विश्व शांति विश्व कल्याण विश्व अध्यात्म प्रगति प्राप्त्यर्थम समस्त सनातन धर्म भक्तानां आयुरारोग्य क्षेम स्थैर्य शक्ति प्राप्ति द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्य दिग्विजयार्थम श्री दशावतार स्तोत्रांतर्गत श्री कूर्मावतार परमात्मा संबंधी श्लोकस्य मंत्रस्य जपं पारायणमयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम 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 मंथानाचलधारण हेतो देवासुर परिपाल विभो कूर्माकार शरीर नमो हरिभक्तं ते परिपालय मां। मंथानाचलधारण हेतो देवासुर परिपाल विभो कूर्माकार शरीर नमो हरिभक्तं ते परिपालय मां। मंथानाचलधारण हेतो देवासुर परिपाल विभो कूर्माकार शरीर नमो हरिभक्तं ते परिपालय मां। मंथानाचलधारण हेतो देवासुर परिपाल विभो कूर्माकार शरीर नमो हरिभक्तं ते परिपालय मां। मंथानाचलधारण हेतो देवासुर परिपाल विभो कूर्माकार शरीर नमो हरिभक्तं ते परिपालय मां। मंथानाचलधारण हेतो देवासुर परिपाल विभो कूर्माकार शरीर नमो हरिभक्तं ते परिपालय मां। मंथानाचलधारण हेतो देवासुर परिपाल विभो कूर्माकार शरीर नमो हरिभक्तं ते परिपालय मां। मंथानाचलधारण हेतो देवासुर परिपाल विभो कूर्माकार शरीर नमो हरिभक्तं ते परिपालय मां। मंथानाचलधारण हेतो देवासुर परिपाल विभो कूर्माकार शरीर नमो हरिभक्तं ते परिपालय मां। मंथानाचलधारण हेतो देवासुर परिपाल विभो कूर्माकार शरीर नमो हरिभक्तं ते परिपालय मां। मंथानाचलधारण हेतो देवासुर परिपाल विभो कूर्माकार शरीर नमो हरिभक्तं ते परिपालय मां। हरिभक्तं ते परिपालय मां। सो मंथान अचल, मंथान इज मंथन के लिए यूज किया गया मथनी, achala means mountain, heto the one who has become that cause, devasura paripala, through that you have protected, saved and helped the devatas and asuras also. Kurma akara, at that time you took the akara of the kurma, so kurma akara sharira. Namo, my salutations to you, hey Hari, te bhaktam mam, I am your devotee, paripalaya, please protect me, take care of me. May I also have the churning and amrita in my life. Thank you. This is what is Navagraha, sorry, Dashavatara में Kurma Shloka we have learned today. By heart karo ये सब पाठ करते रहो with bhakti and shraddha. The Lord's blessings definitely will come. In common sense thought, remember good experiences and successes, get inspired from them and keep doing more with improvement. So don't follow the mind's mischief of remembering only bad and negative and get demoralized. And in Gita, today we have seen the dark path, the Krishna Marga, and the Chandrama Marga. So the shloka was अग्निर्ज्योतिरः शुकः षण्मास उत्तरायणं तत्त्वप्रयात गच्छन्ति ब्रह्मविदो जरा धूमो रात्रिस्तथा कृष्णः षण्मासा दक्षिणायनं तत्र चान्द्रमसं ज्योतिः योगी प्राप्य निवर्तते. This is what we have done. We have some 3-4 shlokas to complete the 8th chapter. Once again, congrats for being regular and learning from Gita and implementing it. Thank you for giving me a chance, and wishes and prayers that you continue to learn, to implement, to grow, and to shine out in life for your own success and to help the world and Sanatan Dharma at large. Thank you. ओम दुर्जन सज्जनो भूयात् सज्जन शान्तिमाप्नुयात् शान्तो मुच्येत बन्धेभ्यः मुक्तश्चान्यान् विमोचयेत् ओम असतो मा सद्गमयः तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय अस्तु मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ओम शांति शांति शांति. God bless you all, dear children.